I'm a predicament.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So long as I have my elf, I shan't complain. I ought to take stock. See what's
to do. How precious little time.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind?
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our...
Right you are.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my Oxcart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought not keep the recipient waiting. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melv. Shall we board the Oxcart as directed, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. This journey will be a long one, What say we employ an Oxcart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
This journey looks to be a long one. What say we make things easier on ourselves by seeking an Oxcart services? You have my support.
This Oxcart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Wearing armor already.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
What to do?
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Another day.
I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
That's enough. In this.
We're still in the fight!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge. We must not let down our guard. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A result to be proud of.
Well done, Master! Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Whatever am I to do?
So tired. I've barely the vim to time my boots. Where are you going?
I've toiled long enough to quiet.
It is quiet about.
Again, showcase a performance unperfected.
Doing about a dozen things at once. Hunting for one day.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. Thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
We'd best report back.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go. So take care when you pass by rivers and walk the shore, eh?
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Spend the day here.
Another adventure. Even after a day of...
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. Lessening...
You a traveller? Well, I'll not pry, but I can tell you've a strong arm. I used to be a sellsword, see? Time was, I spent every waking moment perfecting my skills. If you're anything like me, once you've reached the pinnacle of your vocation, you'll want to seek out a maester. They'll be able to teach you a skill of incomparable power. If properly persuaded, that is.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir. I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
What did he say his name was again? The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. Expedition, sword drills, say the word. Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients. No harm in picking a few. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. But if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves. Quite agree. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Chance you'd like to see it?
Well done. One of us has been drenched.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I grant you fire's praise! Use it well! We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. A curative ought to do the trick.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
There, Master! So he is! Ice is our ally against such thieves! One of us has been drenched! Grant you with elemental food.
He's not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
At last, it all becomes clear. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.